Hello, people of the tube. You wanted it, I promised it. Here it is, what I am thinking about the new Ghostbusters movie. The new Ghostbusters movie has been in production, or has been talked about for years. They were supposed to do it right after the second one, but that never happened. So you can obviously see how long it's been, since 1989. Over 20 years since they have started planning this movie. Now, the movie has finally got off the ground and is being made. At least that's what we're told. Now, there's a good chance that this could be canceled. But here is the details so far. 1. It is being directed by the same director of Bridesmaids. 2. It is being written by the same writer of Bridesmaids. 3. It is an all-female Ghostbuster cast. 4. It's supposed to be scary. Now, that is I'd say that's 4 reasons why this movie will suck. Let me go through each reason real quick. 1. The director of Bridesmaid. Well, Bridesmaids was a shitty comedy. It was not funny at all. 2. The writer of Bridesmaids. It was shitty writing. There was no funny jokes except for when she shit in a sink. But even then, it still was barely funny. And to go with 2, Dan Aykroyd, one of the original Ghostbusters, had actually been writing the script for the movie and was kicked off and was replaced by this woman who wrote Bridesmaids. So think about that. One of the writers from the original Ghostbusters agreed to write this one, and they kicked him off. So, think about that for 5 fucking minutes. 3. All-female cast. One of the things that made the Ghostbusters funny is they were all done by famous 80s sort of comedic writers and comedians. People like Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, and Ernie Hudson in the 80s were the shit, even before the movie came out. So they were extremely popular. Now, whoever they cast in this one most likely will be huge female actresses now. So far, they said Melissa McCarthy. She was in Bridesmaids and The Heat, and mostly the dude who's directing, mostly his movies. But she's a huge female comedy star now. She sort of took off like that Zach Galifianakis or whatever his name is did. So whatever. What is my problem with the all-female cast? Well, of course, it doesn't have the writing of Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters was funny because Harold Ramis knew how to write jokes. Ghostbusters is a funny movie. So is 2. 2 is actually a good movie if you rewatch it. I rewatched it twice and did a review on it. It's actually a good movie. And even then, they still have very good jokes written by Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd, even though it is inferior to the first. The fact that there's an all-female cast, and it has none of the originals, that doesn't really bother me. What truly bothers me is I don't think it will be as funny, and that's what I don't like about it. It's not going to be funny. And the fact that number 4, they're going to try and make it an actual horror-type movie and make it scary, to me is sort of a letdown. But that makes them, that means that they don't have to write jokes. So that way they don't, I guess ruin the original. Another point is this is not a sequel. This is a reimagining. And the original Ghostbusters have said that they will do cameos in this one if they want to, which is cool. But they are not passing the torch on scene, which would have been amazing if these Ghostbusters would have passed down their packs. Of course, because Harold Ramis passed away, they don't do it anymore. So that's fine. Let's see, what else is there? Well, I'm not going to complain about feminism taking over the world. I've already done this. I've talked about feminism 3 or 4 times in my other videos. This isn't about feminism. This is basically about ruining something that was already perfect to me. Ghostbusters 1 is a great movie. Ghostbusters 2 is a good movie. Well, do I think this one's going to be good? Not really. I don't see the writing's going to suck. The acting is not going to be that great. The directing is going to be atrocious. The fact that they want it to be scary when ghosts aren't scary to begin with is kind of stupid. I hope they don't pull the whole like PG-13 type shit, like like a Ouija bullshit, like ooh scary bullshit, because it's not. So I just don't see this movie working out. You may think it works out. If you think it's going to work out, put it down in the comments section. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that good shit. And I hope you've enjoyed what could possibly go wrong with the new Ghostbusters. A lot is what could go wrong. Peace.